Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So what do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little latch. You're delicious and bright. Yes, you are, aren't you, little latch? Yes, you are. Okay, my delicious babies. Now then, the weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, well, you know, if it's raining, it's raining. Surprise, surprise. Not. Okay, my delicious babies. Very little wind and, yes, you know, there's a lot of damp in the air. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? Mind you, in other parts of the old UK, it's may differ. Okay, my delicious babies. Now then, so let's make a start, shall we? My delicious babies. So the first one, and I'm going to repeat this again, actually. I feel the need, there we are, feel the need to. Okay, so this is to do with, you know, Saddam Hussein, my delicious babies, and right. This is a different upload to when I advertised, was it last year? Okay, my delicious babies. Well, Saddam Hussein was seen on the video, okay, and everyone could clearly hear him. It's just about 3 minutes long, my delicious babies, while calling over the pond in the old America. You know, that especially to the judge now, because the judge was not giving him any way to explain himself, or did you understand what I mean? Just kept talking. So Saddam Hussein called him a trained, I do not like this word, my delicious babies, I like to call them our sons and daughters, a trained dog. Okay, my delicious babies, and you know, it was very interesting in that 3 minutes long video, my delicious babies. Now I mentioned this, there we are, last year. Okay, my delicious babies. Now this uploader, and of course with any of them, not in that way, my delicious babies. This uploader is called, on old YouTube, my delicious babies, in the space bar, Clever Lamb. Okay, my delicious babies. This uploader happens to have 60.3 thousand subscribers, my delicious babies, and the video should read "The speech that killed Saddam Hussein," and then in brackets, watch before deleted. But that was 2 years ago, my delicious little babies. So can you see how YouTube rocks and rolls now, my delicious little babies? Okay, because you know, anything like that, and over the years on old YouTube, my delicious babies, there's been some really putrid, and I mean, you know, and that doesn't mean some really putrid, it's worse than wicked and evil, okay, my delicious little babies, that YouTube has liked to keep up, if you know what I mean. So they're satisfied with that, okay, and of course, you know, the killing, you know, the speech, they're also very happy with that as well, my delicious babies. But anyone who talks about the, do you see what I mean, or talks about things that are going on in the world, which is totally wrong, okay, it's beyond putrid, okay, well, YouTube does not seem to like that, my delicious babies, okay. But something, there we are, has just made me do this again after all this time, my delicious babies, okay, so it makes one wonder, doesn't it, my delicious babies? Yes. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. So I don't know if you remember, it was months and months ago, you know, when I was talking about, you know, on my channel, and then it talks about how many, you know, percentage of who's watching my channel, what the age bracket is and everything like that. Now, something, there we are, today has made me, there we are, look on it. Okay, my delicious babies. So this is as follows. Okay, my delicious babies. So according to YouTube now, my delicious babies, 18 to 24-year-olds, the zero who watches my videos, my delicious babies, that's the age brackets, okay? 35 to 44, also zero, my delicious little babies. 25, however, to 34, 100%, my delicious little babies. My only issue is here, as you know, my delicious little babies, and you know, do readings and everything like that now. I'm not really getting a feel for that, my delicious little babies, do you say? Something, there we are, seems rather a bit odd, I feel. Then we go on to the next part, which is male, you know, a man, because in the world we only have two genders, male and female, man and woman, okay, my delicious babies, not 100 or 150 or 200. Well, male is 58%, okay, my delicious babies. Well, I'm going to be honest now. When I used to be super duper busy with doing the readings, like I said months and months and months ago, years ago, it was like New Street Station, okay? So that there, yes, I would say, because I did years ago, used to have, there we are, rather a lot of men coming for readings, and sometimes couples, which where I used to live, my delicious babies, which I thought was a good thing, you know, and sometimes it was a little bit of a, and I'm not laughing, I do not mean it that way, okay, but sometimes it was a little bit of like marriage guidance, there we are, if you know what I mean, that's the only way I could explain it really, okay, but ones would be most surprised, there we are, at how many men actually, there we are, enjoy readings, my delicious little babies, yes. So that's, yes, I would not be surprised at that percentage, 58% at all, okay. Female, okay, is 41%, my delicious little babies. Now then, we go on to who's viewing, like in what countries, my delicious little babies, and this is what they come up with. 25% in the UK, my delicious little babies, okay? 13% in over the pond in the USA, and 1% in India, okay, my delicious little babies. So there we are, so I just thought I'd mention that, okay? But it seemed really odd to me, my delicious little babies, how when I talked about 25 to 34, that would be 100%, and then there's zero for the others. Just, I don't know. I'm not getting a feel for it, my delicious little babies, for some reason. Do you say? My delicious little babies. Anyway, so let me go on to the next one then. So just thought I'd mention it, okay? So every so many months, you know, I mention things, do you say? My delicious little babies. Now then, that doesn't mean no. Just have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. Now then, my delicious little babies, where should we go next? Oh yes, we know all about this, don't we, my delicious little babies? So we got Argentina. It appears that he seems to be put in to lead the country, which at one time used to be, there we are, most prosperous. Okay, my delicious little babies. Only according to what I've heard, okay? I do remember, was Maradona he was from Argentina, wasn't he, you know, when he punched the ball? My delicious little babies, okay? So, well, that's cheating, isn't it? My delicious little babies, okay? Some things just, there we are, just come into me noddle, just as I've just said that. Honestly, I swear down, when I just said that, I just got Maradona, and I'm pretty sure he come from Argentina. My delicious little babies. I mean, not that I was a great follower of football. When I was young, I used to, you know, like I said, you know, climb trees, do all different things, you know, and play football with the lads. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies? But I was never really one into this, you know, go to the pub and have a pint and watch the game. Do you understand what I mean? Too many distractions, if you know what I mean, my delicious little babies. Anyway, so that's just my view, my delicious little babies. I know how many absolutely adore football, even my beautiful, oh God bless me, beautiful dear little Nana and Granddad. How I love you so. I've already said good morning. Well, my beautiful dear little Granddad, he used to absolutely adore football. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little baby? So I'm not saying that to like have a, you know, pop at anybody who likes football. No, I'm not, okay? I'm just saying, for me, no, but there's certain things, there we are, you always remember. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes. And we also know that footballers, they seem to get paid extremely high wages, don't they? My delicious little babies, do you say? For kicking a ball, but then some of them are meant to be the best in the world, aren't they? And then they kept missing the goal. You know the goal. My delicious little babies. Anyway, let me get back to the matter in hand. Sorry, I do drift off sometimes. So yeah, pretty sure, you know, if I've got it wrong, I got it wrong, but I do not feel I have. So yeah, so apparently this man there now, his name is Javier Milei. Okay, my delicious babies. Well, all one has to do, okay, and this is where my frustrations come into this, okay, my delicious babies. One only needs to take a look at his birth trace. My delicious, there we are, little babies. That's all one has to do. Really, the writing, there we are, should be on the wall, shouldn't it, my delicious babies? But it seems very much to me that this does not appear to be the case, does it? And still, there are ones in other countries, not in every single country, and I will say that, my delicious babies, okay? Because when we look at what's been going on in Spain, with the riots, you know, it's something to do with, I haven't followed a lot of it, to be honest with you, my delicious babies, okay? I will do, there we are, later on, okay, my delicious babies, I will. But there seems to be some problems in Spain, okay, with rioting, okay, because they are not happy with who has, there we are, been, is it not elected, but they've got in. My delicious little babies. Who does that remind you of, my delicious little babies? Old Kermit the Frog, Rishi Sunak, is it? You know, old little Kermit, you know, whose family, okay, especially on his wife's side, is making, let's just say, a hell of a lot of ka-ching. My delicious little babies. See, I'm stumbling there. Do you see, my delicious babies? All to do with you know, where they're trying to roll in the digital IDs. I'll talk about that shortly, my delicious babies. But also to do with the older wars. My delicious babies, do you say? So getting back to this burnhead, okay, there we are. And I will call him a burnhead. You just take one look. He is not, and I'm going to tick this one off, he is not going to change anything, my delicious little baby, and especially as he wanted to still work with the dollar. There we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Well, really, red flags, and I'm not one for flags, okay, my delicious little babies, but red flags and figure of speech, and forgot what I was going to say now, my delicious babies, yes, but red flags, that's it. And just, there we are, just looking at his birth trace, okay? You see, what happens is with these, okay, my delicious babies, you've seen it in the old America, USA, okay? What happens is, you know, they talk the talk, there we are, they talk the talk, but they're not so good at walking the walk. Do you see? And when I look at him, I see another Elvis. Somebody's let the music play. Barry White, wasn't it? My delicious babies, he was an excellent singer. Got his CD somewhere anyway, my delicious babies, yes. Had a really deep voice, didn't he? My delicious babies, yes. But yeah, getting back to this now, yeah. So it appears that, well, I just do not see it going very well, okay? Just like that, what's her name? Is it Meloni in Italy? Yeah. So she lets lots of immigrants in, came out and took babies, which is not what others wanted, okay, my delicious little babies, yes, okay. And of course, when we look at, I mean, I did another video, when was it? Was it a few months ago now? I was talking about, you know, the humble tomato, you know, what I mean, my delicious little babies, you know, as red as my jumper today, my delicious little babies, yes. Red gold, yes. So you see, even in Italy, okay, they're not the only country, by the way, my delicious little babies, okay, where they, I'm drifting off here, aren't I? Where, you know, they'll have tomato and, you know, all these things now sent to the country, yes, and then they pass it off as that it's Italian tomatoes when it is not, okay, in all cases, my delicious little babies. Anyway, so I see no change here. What I found, there we are, damn frustrating. Okay, my delicious little babies. And by the way, I've got nothing against Elvis. I've got his, there we are, I've got his CD as well, my delicious little babies, yes. What I mean by this, okay, is that, you know, there's ones who can, you know, play a good fiddle, okay, my delicious little babies, do you say, okay? But poor Elvis Presley, well, his life very sadly ended, didn't it, my delicious little babies? But apparently, only according to what I'd read about him, okay, he was most generous and kind, do you say? But of course taken advantage of. But you cannot say this about this one here, this Bernard, no, okay? It just frustrates me. Like I said, for any putrid government in the world, boot them out, boot them out. My delicious little babies, their assistance is certainly not required, do you say? So I'm sure that we'll hear more on this Bernard, this another plebeian Egypt and twat. There we are, because that's how I see him, okay? Is chat, 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 but we'll do very little, okay? My delicious little babies, we've seen the same in the old Born in the USA. Do you say, my delicious little babies, okay? So the next one now, my delicious little babies, and by the way, I'm a woman with a view. I shall have my view. But I do not agree with many things, my delicious little babies. But there is good news anyway. Let me go on to this now, my delicious little babies. So this is on BitChute, my delicious little babies. So we do have some good news, okay, my delicious little babies. But like I said, I just try to follow, there we are, what I can, okay. But I do not blame Spain. No, I do not. One bit. It's a certain part of Spain. I forgot which flipping part now. But no, they're not happy little bunnies at all, and neither should they be. You know, if they have, well, I just do not get it why some still avert. I really just, honestly, really, you know, if you carried on sparing a thought for this, my delicious little babies, it'd give you a flipping damn headache. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies? But I don't blame them at all. You know, I mean, they shouldn't just have somebody swanning in. Do you say? But we know who. Okay, my delicious little babies, there we are, he's doing this. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Anyway, so, excuse me. So this uploader, I have mentioned them before, okay, my delicious little babies, I'm going to mention them again, okay? On the old BitChute, search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. Scroll down to news and politics and bang, you're on there, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, this uploader now has 160,090 subscribers, my delicious little babies, which of course, you know, is rather large for old BitChute, my delicious little babies. Now then, and the uploader is called Banned Video Infowars. Okay, my delicious little babies, Banned Video Infowars. It's not long been uploaded. There we are, my delicious little babies. Okay, not long been uploaded at all. Okay. It is rather a long video, my delicious babies. I think it's about just over 3 hours long, okay? So you may have to watch, you know, in 2 parts, you know, if you cannot get the time just to watch it all in one go, okay? But very interesting. Now, with over the pond in America, Alex Jones, God bless, okay, my delicious babies. Now then, the video should read, it's official. The Hollywood NWO, which is New World Order, my delicious little babies, spell has been broken. Learn what comes next. Full show. 11/20/23, which is the date. I'll just repeat that again, my delicious little babies. It's official. The Hollywood NWO spell has been broken. Learn what comes next. Full show, 11/20/23. Okay, my delicious babies, that's ticked off. Yes. So it now appears, my delicious babies, that is it 50% that Alex was saying? 50% of Americans now, or I don't know whether this is globally or whether it's America or anyway, my delicious babies, okay, because I'm actually, I'd say a third of the way through it myself, my delicious babies. But what it was, I just wanted, there we are, just to get me the videos out, but I've saved it, there we are, so that I can go back and listen to the rest of it, okay, my delicious babies, because sometimes, you know, on occasion, I do the same, okay? If something's super duper long, a video, then I like to just break it down, because if I've got, there we are, other things to do, I cannot just listen to the whole, if you get what I'm saying to you, yes? So I do that myself, my delicious little babies, but you can well be assured now, my delicious little babies, I listen to all of it, okay? Even if it is a quarter and a quarter and a quarter and a quarter, do you know what I mean? I still listen. Yeah, really interesting. So what Alex is saying is we're now at 50% where they are awake, you know, man and woman, okay, my delicious babies. Well, this can only be a good thing. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? What he also talks about is that the ones who were very sadly, and God bless everybody on our earth, okay, my delicious babies, that's going through different things at the moment, okay, my delicious little babies, which I feel through no fault of their own, okay, my delicious little babies, well, to do with over 20 million, okay, which I already know, okay, my delicious little babies, yes I do, okay, who are very sadly passed away with, okay, my delicious little babies. I know it's not very nice, you know, for other delicious little babies out there to listen to this, there we are, but this is the truth, okay, it's the damn truth, okay, it's disgusting and putrid. Yet, the ones who've caused all this, as we very well know who, my delicious little babies, okay, and the lackeys, are still walking around free, you know, just to put more putrid, evil and wicked things into our world, my delicious little babies, do you see, okay? So, no, this is all about, there we are, taking our power back. And I've been, there we are, saying this, we have the power out here globally in each, there we are, different country, my delicious little babies, but it's really interesting, okay, so for what I've been listening to. But I'm always interested in Alex's videos anyway, my delicious little babies, do you see, okay? And he talks about lots of different topics and subjects, do you see, my delicious little babies? But no, they should not be allowed to get away with it. And somewhere down the line, they will not get away with it. There we are, my delicious little babies, do you see? So, well worth a listen, okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, oh yes, just to let you know, the early hours of this morning, my delicious little babies, okay, because I went to bed rather early. So, with myself, you know, of course, what was it, early hours? I think I woke up about 2:45 this morning. And anyway, so I thought I'll have a look at the time and that, you know, as you do. And I thought, go make myself a cup of coffee. And I happened to see a video, came up on my feed. Look at that. It's amazing what they listen to, isn't it, my delicious little babies? And, or, you know, watch what you're watching. But as it so happens, I actually, well, that would have been on my old Dog and Burn, not on this one, my delicious babies, okay? I actually watched. I never wrote the video down, okay, because they're advertising, and I'm just being honest now, my delicious babies. I've got no problem with anybody advertising or the God bless them. I do not mean this disrespectfully, my delicious babies, but some of them, they do the advertising for too long, you know, instead of just doing a quick bit of advertise and then just get on with it. Do you know what I mean? Maybe at the beginning, at the end, do you see what I mean? Okay, but when it rolls on a bit, sometimes you just want to fast forward. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But I do understand, there we are, that they've got to earn a living. I do. So it's not that I'm like criticising like that. It's just sometimes it just goes on and on. Do you understand what I mean? When really you just want to watch the video, so you don't mind it at the beginning for a short bit and you don't mind it at the end. But that's just my opinion, my delicious little babies, okay? So I'm not being nasty with anything. Like I said, I understand that others, you know, need to make a ching. I really do, okay? But this upload I happen to have, I cannot even remember now, my delicious babies, what they're called. What they got? 7 point something million subscribers, my delicious little babies. They seem to be advertising quite a bit of, you know, begins with an S, my delicious little babies. A lot of that, if you know what I mean, okay? But anyway, as it so happened, what they were doing, so they were having a whale of a time, you know, because they're getting paid, you know, by the sponsors, my delicious babies, a lot of ka-ching, you know, to go to different countries, okay? Now, where they happened to go was on an island, okay, my delicious babies, so some of you will know about this, and for others of you, delicious babies, you will not. But on this island, you have a total of 40, my delicious little babies who live on the island. Now, they have a supermarket. They have made like little roads and things. I mean, I'm going to be honest, there we are. It does look very beautiful, my delicious babies, okay? I was watching it this morning, but it's only about 20 minutes long, okay? Just under 20 minutes long. I mean, there's a story, there we are, behind this, okay? Because there used to be others who used to, God bless them, live on the island, okay? But like they have a supermarket, you know, which these uploaders were very shocked about, okay? But sometimes, because it was well stocked mostly, but sometimes, you know, for certain goods, they could wait up to 3 months for it to arrive, my delicious little babies, do you see, okay? They seem to be extremely friendly. There was one woman, God bless her heart, and no, she was done saying it. At first, I thought it was a joke. But as you're listening to the video, my delicious little babies, yes, she said, what did she say to them? Something like, you are a pain. Do you see what I mean? And I thought it was a joke at first. And she said, no, I'm not joking. She says, you are a pain, you know, to these two young men there. Do you see what I mean? Because her life is very, I suppose, you know, very, God bless, laid back. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But she meant, there we are, every word. The other woman was really nice because she was driving them around, do you see what I mean, and showing them the sights. But, you know, then she even did a barbecue for them and everything. So she was very pleasant. But the other one, you could clearly see, did not like these young men at all. My delicious little babies, do you see? So, anyway, but I never advertised it. But look at that. Imagine living on an island, my delicious little babies, where there's only 40 of you. Now then, apparently some have left, my delicious little babies. There has been some who have left, okay? So, you know, because they wanted to go, you know, to, well, I suppose, pastures new, my delicious little babies, okay? So yes, there was that. I mean, it was interesting to watch, my delicious little babies. But of course, you know, so like I said, you know, when I was talking on my other video, when I said that, you know, there are some, a few, okay, well, they do not know everything what's going on in the world. Do you see what I mean? They're just, there we are, getting on with their own lives. Would I be able to live there on that island? I'd say no. That's not being nasty, my delicious little babies, okay? I mean, it took them young men, okay? What was it? 4 days to get there, my delicious little babies. 4 days. Do you say? My delicious little babies. Anyway, so that's that, but never mind. They enjoyed their stay, okay? But I just thought I'd mention. Now then, my delicious little babies, okay, right? Do you ever remember, there's rather a lot today, my delicious little babies, okay? I'm just going to go as quick as I can now. This is on YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay? This uploader happens to have 431 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? 431 subscribers, okay, my delicious little babies. This, sorry, excuse me, this uploader is called Life Stories by Goalcast. Okay, my delicious babies, that's the uploader for YouTube, my delicious babies. Life Stories by Goalcast. Okay, my delicious babies. Now the video should read: Steve Irwin's wife reveals who targeted their family, uncovering the, I don't like this word, my delicious babies, but sometimes we have to use it. Uncovering the death of the crocodile hunter. Yes, my delicious little babies, yes. So I'll just repeat that again, shall I, my delicious little babies? Steve Irwin's wife reveals who targeted their family, uncovering the death of the crocodile hunter. Yes, when he passed away, my delicious little babies, what it was, I remember that he passed away the day after my birthday. My delicious babies, there we are. I remember, but what it was, I was a little bit stuck on the year. So what I did, I went on, you know, my favourite search engine, DuckDuckGo, my delicious babies, okay? And it was 2006, yes. So we're going back 17 years ago now, my delicious little babies. And you know, when he passed away, my delicious little babies, I know that you find it hard to believe. I cried. I did, my delicious little babies. I cried. Because I could see all of the, there we are, and all those years back, I could see all the good, there we are, that his beautiful little self, his beautiful little wife, and then they've got the 2 beautiful little babies, and, you know, his work colleagues, his beautiful little work colleagues and beautiful little friends were doing to help all of the wildlife, my delicious little babies, there we are. Do you see? My delicious little babies, yes. Anyway, for some reason, this video has appeared on my feed as well, my delicious little babies, yes. Okay, my delicious little babies, but oh, God bless him. And of course, you know, his beautiful dear little wife, you know, she lost not only her beautiful dear husband, but he was a beautiful dear friend to her as well. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Anyway, they managed to win, and they've got a beautiful, you know, it's all wildlife, and, you know, where all the wildlife can just live, there we are, in beauty and peace, love and harmony. Do you see, my delicious little babies? But of course, if she never fought, okay, there we are, against it, well, they would have just steamrolled over everything, my delicious little babies. Just put you on pause. I'm sorry about that, my delicious little babies. I just had a little tickle, and on the camera I thought I'd done pause, and I went, you know, like that. Well, I've just had a little bit of a, excuse me, a little bit of a coughing fit for some reason. Anyway, so yes, so this has came up on my feed, my delicious little babies. Sorry, I do apologise about that. Could not help that then, okay? So yes, and even when I was listening to that video now this morning, before I jumped in my juicy little shower, you know, even then it brought tears to my eyes, my delicious little babies, even after there we are all these years. Such a beautiful little family, and what happened to poor dear Steve, do you see? Anyway, my delicious little babies. Now the next one, okay, my delicious little babies. This is interesting. Now, this is another thing. This has came up on my feed, my delicious little babies, out of nowhere. Okay, my delicious little babies. I was watching something. What was it to do with now? I'll have to find the video. Okay, it's a rather long one actually. It was over 3 hours long. I had to split it into. Forgot what it was called now. So it may be to do with that, I don't know, okay? But it wasn't to do with the Arabs, okay? My delicious babies. It was to do with, I can't remember now. I'd have to see if it'll pop back up on my feed, my delicious babies, okay? And then I'll explain to you which one it is, okay? My delicious babies. But this one here, this is on old YouTube, my delicious little babies, yes, okay? And right. The uploader happens to have 4.71 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? 4.71 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? And the uploader is called Jeem with a J, so it's J-A-E-M, Jeem, my delicious little babies, okay? And the video should read on old YouTube, my delicious babies, in the search bar. The true origin of the Arabs revealed. Okay, my delicious little babies, I'll just repeat that again, shall I? The true origin of the Arabs revealed. Okay, my delicious little babies. And he talks about, well, I mean, to me, you know, this is not a subject, to be honest, that I have studied, my delicious little babies. No, it is not. But to me, it came across, God bless him, that there we are, he seems to know, there we are, what he appears to be talking about, my delicious little babies, okay, and how he sees things, okay. Really interesting to have a listen, you know, sorry, I've stumbled there for some reason. I do not feel it's in a bad way. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious little babies? He's just explaining things how he sees it, okay. And I mean, he's clearly obviously done, there we are, some research on it. There we are, very clearly, do you say? So it's a really good little, interesting little video, my delicious little babies. Okay, so that one's, they're all ticked off so far. Now then, my delicious little babies, this next one, this is on our lovely davidicke.com. You know, like I said, with anybody not in that way, okay, so we're going to tick you off. Our lovely David Icke, okay? And lovely Gareth and lovely Jamie Icke, okay? God bless them all, okay? Now then, so the video that you're looking for, my delicious babies, should read 50 in 5, Bill Gates, him again, my delicious babies, putrid. Latest attempt to force digital ID on the world, okay, my delicious little babies, okay. And the ones who are talking, my delicious little babies, the two gentlemen, God bless them, is Derek Bro's interview with Tim Hinchliffe, okay, my delicious little babies, on davidicke.com. I'll just repeat that again, my delicious little babies. 50 in 5, Bill Gates' latest attempt to force digital ID on the world. Derek Bro's interview with Tim Hinchliffe. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. So what they're discussing, my delicious little babies, is what's happening is, it does not appear to be going very well, my delicious little babies, and especially on old Twitter. I will always call it Twitter, okay, my delicious little babies, but for others who seem to, you know, worship the backside of Elon Musk, I do not trust that man as far as you could throw him, okay, my delicious little babies. That's just myself personally, okay. I do not fall for it, but you are seeing a lot, there we are, of the alternative media who, there we are, well up his backside. Do you see what I mean? There we are, my delicious little babies, yeah, shoulders raised, proper there. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Well, sometimes, excuse me, Oh dear. Coughing at certain times for some reason. Something's tickling my throat. Anyway, but yes, you know, maybe some, you know, what's the old-fashioned saying? Is that old-fashioned Jamaican saying? Yes, if stick brook in your ear and you do not take heed. Old-fashioned saying, and ones get, there we are, what the duck gives them, isn't it? Because I can well and truly assure you now, my delicious babies, that your man there, Elon Musk, is not on the side of man and woman on old Twitter. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? You would not bring in a CEO like her, right? Okay, my delicious babies, where, you know, and he's still, which he is, he's still suspending my delicious babies, because I've been hearing it, there we are, here and there. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, okay? I personally do not feel that I'm being nasty or being bitchy about it. No, I'm not. I just feel that these, there we are, have done too many things, there we are, for too long, okay? And because they're the biggest con men in the world, there we are, my delicious little babies, do you say? And still, you know, we have to say God bless. Others, very sadly, fall for it. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, what these dear gentlemen on this video are talking about, my delicious little babies, and it's not very long, okay, my delicious babies, none of those videos that I just said are very long, okay, is that instead of where it's saying digital RD, okay, you know, it's not very popular, okay, and, you know, others, there we are, have cottons, there we are, onto this big time, my delicious little babies. So, what they're doing now, Bill Gates, you know, because it's always a small circle, 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 do you say, who are at the heart of all of this putrid business, okay? It's like the change in the wording, okay, my delicious babies, you know, hoping that it will appeal to others out there, my delicious babies. But they were absolutely bang on correct with what they said, these dear gentlemen. Yes, there we are. Yes, they was. Because, you see, ones who want the latest dog and burns, they want the latest everything, you know, whether they save up for it or whether they've got a super duper job or something, or maybe somebody who's got the ka-ching, you know what I mean, can buy them it, okay? Well, you see, they, okay, will want everything on their dog and burn. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies. Not seeing, I repeated that, the dangers of how serious, there we are, this is. Okay, my delicious little babies, and I shall repeat once again, you know, if it was a digital world, okay, my delicious little babies, nobody would have any breathing space. You'd all have your token. You'd always, you know, you wouldn't be able to buy what you've been doing now, my delicious little babies. No, okay. If, you know, if they feel that you've got to pay tax on something, mind you, the tax is on flipping effing everything, okay, my delicious little babies. But getting back, see if I'm stumbling again now. See, stumbling again, do you say? Getting back to the point now. So you see, they could just dip into your bank, there we are, and just take it. You would not, there we are, have any say in what they do, because they want, there we are, the full control. And I believe myself, my delicious little babies, okay, it was absolutely a lovely banging video to listen to, my delicious little babies, but like I said, it's not very long, okay. My point is, it's so important, if you can, my delicious little babies, to please listen, especially as well, to that video, okay, my delicious little babies. It's a really good, there we are, piece of advice, okay. But what they were talking about is that some are just going to think it's, you know, circumvenient, okay. But then when they find themselves in the hole, okay, my delicious little babies, well, they won't be thinking it then, will they? My delicious little babies, do you say? So what one of their concerns was, okay, is that it's going to be difficult, you know, for some, you know, some families to try to explain to their families and friends and everything, you know, that this is not good. This is not a good idea at all, my delicious little babies. Do you see, okay? But in the world, this is where we're at. I personally do not believe, okay, you had Nigeria not long ago where, there we are, there was flipping uproar to do with this digital RD, my delicious little babies. They were going flipping, there we are, going flipping mad. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So I do not feel what it is. These, okay, they know that too many, okay, there we are, delicious little babies, before I even say it, I'll repeat it again, I've said it on other videos, are waking up, see. So now they've got to find a way. It's like pulling us all back in, do you see? But as a finding, well, it's not, is it? Because like you imagine, okay, you imagine, say, for example, okay, imagine you got a little container of spiders, okay, my delicious little babies, I mean, obviously with little holes in, you know, you want them to breathe. But then you open up the container, what will happen? The first thing that they want to do, they'll be scurrying because they just want to get out and about everywhere, don't they, my delicious little babies? Well, that's how there we are, I'm seeing it right now, my delicious little babies. I'm not calling us, all of us out here, little spiders, no. What I'm saying is that it's like ones are going in, you know, like all different directions. Do you see what I mean? So they're finding it very hard to contain us. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Then let me tell you, there we are. It's going to get harder. This is why they're not going to win. No, they're not. I mean, sometimes it can get you down. It gets me down sometimes, you know, because it just pays you off. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? And yes, you know, we are going to be very sadly, there we are, very sadly, seeing, you know, and hearing other things very sadly taking place. But I do genuinely believe, there we are, that we are winning this. Do you see what I mean? They're just not going to be able to do it. No? So try as they will. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Yes. We shall see. But me, no. I do feel, there we are, optimistic about this. Do you see? But what's very tiring and pees you off is it's one thing after another. It's like what they're doing is, there we are, if they cannot get their own way, it's like a little baby throws the dummy out the pram. Do you see what I mean? Then what it is, they throw more at us, they throw the kitchen sink at us, there we are, and that is what they are doing. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Because they're trying to put us, there we are, back into line, okay? And of course, this is why you're getting all of the censoring, you're getting everything, you know, because they do not want one talking to another, you see, okay? And of course, part of that was, there we are, the lockdown as well, you know, the old pandemic. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And if you noticed, and even now, God bless, there's that many pubs now in our UK, they simply just could not keep going. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay. And a pub actually not far from where I lived, okay, there were ones who were ever so upset, you know, when it went, but it got replaced, everybody, with a nursing home, my delicious little babies. Do you say? Oh, the colour's gone different on me dog and bird, mind you. Oh, sunshine on a rainy day. Do you say, my delicious babies? Anyway, really interesting little video to listen to you, but I just do not feel that they're going to be able to pull this off. They're trying, and they're trying every which way how. Do you see? But it's just not working. Too many are chatting now. Do you see, my delicious babies? So, my best advice, which I do say on so many of my videos, and I do apologise for me coughing fits, my delicious babies, but very little I could do about that, I'm afraid. But I do apologise, you know. I don't suppose it sounds very nice on the camera when you're coughing, but here's the thing, I'm not going to change my video, okay? What you see of me is what you get. Sold as seen, not literally, my delicious little babies, okay? But every now and again, we all have a little bit of a sniffle, don't we? Now then, so yes, so I'm just going to repeat once again, for those of you out there, my delicious little babies, excellent piece of advice, wherever you can. I know occasionally we have to use our debit cards, credit cards, whatever it is. The fact of the matter is, okay, please, use a ka-ching as much, there we are, as what you can, okay, my delicious little babies, because that's the only way, okay, and more are actually. So thank you for that, do you say? But if we just keep it going, well, there's nothing they can do. And of course, like I said the other day on one of my videos, okay, another reason for this is because it's been nothing but, there we are, effing fraud for all these decades, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, and they just simply do not want to be caught out. That is what this, there we are, is all about, my delicious little babies, do you see? As well as, like I said, they want to control us, but because there's only a small circle, you say. I would say they're most, there we are, worried at this moment in time. There we are, my delicious little babies, do you say? Now, finally, okay, my delicious little babies, I thought I'd leave this dear gentleman till last, okay? Not in that way, okay? He's now up to 246,000 subscribers, my delicious little babies. So it's 246, okay, 1,000 subscribers on old YouTube, my delicious little babies. And you see when I'm smiling here now, okay, my delicious, man, just, I always smile with my lovely David Icke, okay, and his lovely dear little sons, you know, Jamie and Gareth, okay, but this dear gentleman makes me smile. Yes, he does, okay? Dr. Shiva, you've heard me mention him before on old YouTube, my delicious little babies. So please and thank you to type in the space bar, Dr. Shiva, Ayyadurai, which is spelled Ayyadurai. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And yes, the video should read, my delicious little babies. I was listening to him the early hours of this morning. It's, what is it, 1 hour, 50 odd minutes long, my delicious little babies. So it's rather a long video, okay? But you never get bored. I would never get bored ever listening to Dr. Shiva. Never. Okay, just like, you know, it's our lovely Dr. Shiva, our lovely David Icke. Never get bored. Ever. No. Just impossible to ever get bored listening to. You just never will. Well, I do not anyway. And there's many others who do not either. Okay, they just love listening to him too. The video should read, my delicious little babies, Dr. Shiva love, how Zionist divide working people with Jess Hal. Just repeat that again, my delicious little babies, Dr. Shiva love, how Zionists divide working people with Jess Hal. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So, yes, that's why I wanted to leave, you know, the last two till last. You see, to me, I'm just going to close my book, yes. Dr. Shiva, I think, I mean, there we are. I've followed him on and off, there we are, for years. Okay, my delicious little babies. And what I love about him, not in that way, what I love about him, okay, because you see, he's, you know, an engineer and everything as well. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. And, of course, he was talking about as well plumbers, engineers, you know, ones who understand things. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? It's not to say that others do not understand, but what he was discussing with Jess was, our Dr. Shiva, was, you know, to do with physics and everything. And he was also saying that, you know, you can learn things, you know, on his channel and everything. And if you do live in America, my delicious little babies, or you know someone who lives in America over the pond, well, please, if you could get one of our lovely little Dr. Shiva's bumper stickers, okay, my delicious little babies. And he also has leaflets, A4 leaflets, explaining, you know, those, okay, and, you know, what they're doing, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, so really interesting. But, excuse me, now then, I was done saying months and months ago, okay, so for those of you my delicious little babies, then I'm going to end my video, okay, it's been rather long, but unavoidable because I've given out a large number of information today. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Now then, get back to the matter in hand, okay. I said months and months ago, what we need, say, You bang out the governments, okay? So you just get rid of them, okay? Mad Delicious Babies. And then you have business, there we are, gentlemen, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay? Now, what it is, you have like, dear gentlemen, like, there we are. As an example, our lovely Dr. there we are, Shiva. Do you see what I mean? There we are, Mad Delicious Little Babies. Because you see, with me, I get him. There we are. I get him. Do you see what I mean, Mad Delicious Little Babies? And when he swears and everything, the game Mad Delicious Little Babies between cracks me up. It just cracks me up. Do you understand what I mean, Mad Delicious? But let me tell you, he does the one thing about him, God bless his beautiful dear little soul, he never minces his words, okay? So what he's got to say, there we are, he's done saying it, okay? He's on YouTube, Mad Delicious Little Babies, I've just advertised him, okay? Oh, he's just wonderful. I just really, you know, I just do. I love our lovely David Ark, our lovely Dr. Shiva. Do you see what I mean, Mad? Not in that way, not in that way. I just, you know, I just love their beautiful energy. Do you see what I mean, Mad Delicious Little Babies, okay? Not only that, they're wanting to, there we are, to solve the problem, you know, not just chat about it. Do you see what I mean, Mad Delicious Little Babies, yes? But if you had, say, I mean, Dr. Shiva, God bless his beautiful dear little soul, he did say that, you know, he probably, God bless, you know, so we're not being negative, you know, but that he probably would not become president because, of course, they, we know who, do not want the normal man or woman to be a president or anything like this now, you see. They want to, you know, we are family, you know, keep their old, there we are, lackeys and girthers in, shall we say. Do you see what I mean? Mad Delicious Babies, okay? So, you know, the ones who they can control, there we are. Do you see what I mean? Whereas with somebody like our lovely Dr. Shiva, this simply wouldn't be able to do that. And you only have to hear him, there we are, and I have over the years, okay, on and off, yes, okay? And I'm mentioning him, there we are, a lot more now. To me, when I listen to him personally, it's positive energy. He just lifts. It's really hard to explain, but, well, it's not really. I'm just done saying it. He lifts your energy. Do you see what I mean? Yes, because he's talking ding, ding, dong, dong, common sense. Proper, there we are, common sense. Do you see? Mad Delicious Little Babies. But if you had a number, a dear gentleman like Dr. Shiva, okay, in different countries, and you booted out these governments now, you know, all over the world, okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies, well, I truly believe, okay, that there we are, that things would rock and roll a lot better, okay, because if you've got somebody, say, for example, who's come from a working background, okay, and they never had a lot, you know, when they were young and everything, okay, then therefore they would have ding, ding, dong, dong, common sense, more understanding of man and woman out here, do you say? But this is not what we're seeing with our putrid governments. Do you see what I mean, Mad Delicious Little Babies, yes? But like I said, I mean, I feel we can govern ourselves, we can. But Dr. Shiva, God bless him, he talks about all this kind of thing now and, you know, and how it rocks and rolls. And I did a video, when was it last year or something, where I was talking about, and of course I was talking about, there we are, Native Americans and things like this. Now, you know, usually you would get together. I'd done a video on it months and months and months ago, Mad Delicious Little Baby, so this is, there we are, nothing new to me, do you say? Okay? But he explains and explains all different things. Mad Delicious Little Babies, to me, I find him flipping in parts, flipping, I mean, he's been very serious, but it's the way he comes across, Mad Delicious Little Babies, I think he's flipping effing hilarious. I really do, you know. But he just does not mince his words. He just says it, there we are, the way it is, which is how you meant to. But he would be the type where, like, you know, he would take his responsibility, there we are, extremely seriously, okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies, and then he'd be able to show everybody, there we are, the way to, I feel personally, to go in the right direction. Do you see? Not like what we've been seeing. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay? Because as we very well know, you know, all is not well, is it, my delicious little babies, you know? We've got too many, there we are, putrid in the governments, isn't it? Around the world. All over the world. Yes, okay? So, you know, I have a, there we are, positive mental attitude, you see? But somebody like Dr. Shiva, oh, I wish he was in our UK. I wish he was in our UK, Dr. Shiva. I really do, my delicious little Dr. Shiva. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he'd flipping even show some of the other British businessmen. That's not being disrespectful, my delicious babies, but he'd be able to, there we are, show them, sorry. Do you see what I mean? The right way, there we are to go. Do you see? My delicious little babies. Anyway, that's the end of my video, lights off. So yes, you know, I know I've talked about Dr. Shiva like I do with, you know, our lovely David Icke, our lovely Dr. Shiva, but yes, you know, to me, you know, I praise those who are giving the solutions to the problems. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Just not just talking about it. But I wish he was over in the UK, you know, God bless him. Do you know what I mean? Yes? But we need more of this. We just need business gentlemen, there we are, who've got ding-ding-dong-dong, common sense and a noddle, yes? And then we could do everything ourselves. Do you see what I mean? Yes, because they would not be, there we are, wanting to shaft us, which at the moment, there we are, very sadly, is what we're seeing in the world, isn't it, my delicious babies? And this is not good. Okay, so that's the end of my video, okay? So please have a lovely day, because I've gone over, okay? Can I please just say, wherever you are in the world, have a beautiful time. You only get one life, okay? And lots of love to you all, okay? Thank you so very much for listening. I know it's been a long video. I cannot apologise for it. I'll apologise for me coughing, but I cannot apologise for how long my video is, okay? I was giving out lots of information, and I just want to give everybody as many videos, please and thank you, to look at as possible. This is so super duper important, and then if you can please pass it on, okay? This will really, really super duper duper help so many, okay, my delicious babies, okay, because we're really getting there, do you know what I mean? But please listen to our lovely Dr. Shiva, okay, because, I mean, he's got really good feel-good energy. Do you understand what I mean, my delicious babies? That's what we want. There we are. This is what we want. We are a liking, okay? Just the same as our lovely David Icke, you know. Oh, we are a liking. Do you see, my delicious babies? I do have my favourites, to be honest, my delicious babies. I really do, you know. Anyway, of course, you know, I make no secret of it. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, well, I'm not going to make a secret of it. Not at all. You know, if I think somebody's super duper brilliant and wonderful, not in that way, then there we are, I'm going to say it, aren't I? I'm going to be done saying it. Do you see? Because me personally, I just like to listen to flipping common sense. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? But we are getting through this, okay? So lots of love, and please, you know, if it's daytime, have a beautiful, beautiful day wherever you are, okay? It's, you know, there's always something to smile about, okay? And please, may each and every one of you be fully protected, fully blessed with peace, love and harmony, okay? So until my next video, take care. God bless. So much love, okay, to each and every one of you, all right? Thank you for listening, okay? God bless you all. Take care. Thank you. Goodbye.